What was your first job in travel, Doctor?
When I was 14 years old, my father developed a property. It was a 5-story walk-up, and I was the bellman that carried those bags up to 5 stories. And if I was lucky, I got a 25-cent tip.
Wonderful. What was the high point of your career, if you could call one particular thing in such a big enterprise as yourself? Is there any?
Well, I think it was really a fitting time for me to move on when we had all the properties in Waikiki and starting in the neighbor islands running very, very smoothly, and we're going along very, very well. The market has changed, and now we're going international, but it was on the base that I established in my tenure, and I worked on the base that my father had established in his tenure. So it's one generation building on the next, and the current generation is doing an excellent job, and I think they're going to continue to grow.
Is there a low point you can think of in the last 50 years that bothered you, or that you overcome?
Well, some of the low points were when we've had disasters such as Hurricane Iwa and Hurricane Iniki. We wondered where in the heck things were going to come from, because as I sat there out on the beach and watched the storm come our way, and if it hadn't have veered off the last couple of hours just a little bit to the south, we would have been a total disaster in Waikiki. So that was a low point, and also the beginning of a high point where we're much better prepared. The hurricane tsunami or earthquake tsunami incident they had on March 11th was very well handled in Waikiki. We were able to move people around to the upper floors, assure their safety. Fortunately, nothing happened, but it just showed you so far how we've come and doing a much better job in dealing with natural disasters.
And finally, Doctor, this was a silly question since you're a medical doctor. What would you be doing now if you weren't in travel?
Well, I'd probably be doing more traveling, but more on the pleasure side. In other words, I'm here for business. I was recently, as you mentioned, in Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia, and Thailand with my daughter on business, and I do an awful lot of business travel, but I enjoy traveling just as an avocation and to see new people, new places.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Doctor. Appreciate it.
Thank you.